They would go to Home Depot. They would steal a drill bit. That's like $90. They would give it to somebody else to trade in with their ID to get a gift card. So me and this guy, we go from Skid Row to MacArthur Park, and there's a Home Depot there. And I go in, I do my little thing, looking around, I'll take the drill bit. I walk out. I'm a firm believer that if you just play the part and act like you belong, most people are not going to question you. And so I walk out with the drill bit and I give it to the guy, and he has the ID. From the time the ID hit our head to the time money hit one of our hands, it was like 3 hours. To do what? Split $50? So I just spent 3 hours to make $25. I was like, never again. I started getting receipts. I would take receipts that I would find and just go in there and get the item. And I was like, oh, I don't even have to leave the store. I can sometimes leave the store, sometimes not leave the store. And I started developing these little methods. I would get books that I would find receipts in. I would flatten them out. I would put them in the middle of pages, and I would have receipts on receipts on receipts just sitting there flattened out, looking like they were newer than what they were. They weren't crimpled and crumpled up. And so, I mean, you look at Koreatown in LA, there's a Staples, there's a Walgreens, there's a Ralph's, there's an AutoZone, there's a Rite Aid. So I can find one item here, trade it at this other one, started learning what SKU numbers were, started learning like Ross and DD's are the same company. So 4011 is the beginning of all their SKU numbers. I started learning that some places SKU number on the receipt does not match the item. It's not always the item number. And so I would just, I might get some Robitussin from here, trade it into Rite Aid Deer.